Imagine being so tall and lanky that coaches told you that you would never be a sprinter. Imagine being diagnosed with scoliosis, a curved spine, and told that running might paralyze you. Imagine showing up to the biggest race of your life, the Olympic final, and tying your shoelaces while your opponents stared in disbelief. Imagine winning that race so easily that you had time to look around, pump your chest, and still break the world record. Now imagine that same man, the fastest in history, never looking angry, never trash-talking his opponents, never making excuses, just smiling, dancing, posing for selfies with the camera operators, celebrating not just his own glory but the joy of simply being alive. This is not a story about a saint. Usain Bolt has made mistakes. He has been lazy in training. He has partied too much. He has been beaten by lesser athletes on his bad days. But this is also a story about a very specific kind of hope. The hope that you can be the best in the world and still be kind. That you can dominate without being cruel. That you can be a legend and still laugh. Welcome to our channel. Today we are telling the story of Usain Bolt. And by the end you will understand that hope is not about being serious. It is about finding joy in your gift and sharing it with everyone around you. Usain Bolt was born on August 21, 1986, in Sherwood-Content, a tiny rural village in Jamaica. His parents, Wellesley and Jennifer Bolt, ran a small grocery store. They were not rich. The village had one paved road. Most houses had tin roofs. Usain was a wild child. He loved cricket and football. He would run everywhere, to school, to the river, to his grandmother's house. He ran barefoot on the dirt. He ran in the rain. He ran because it was fun, not because he was training. In school he was a terrible student. He could not sit still. He talked constantly. Teachers called him the village idiot. He later said, "I was not stupid. I was just bored. I wanted to move. I wanted to play." His father, Wellesley, was a hard man. He believed in discipline. He once told Usain, "You are going to be somebody, or you're going to be nobody. The choice is yours." A local cricket coach noticed Usain's speed. He told him, "You are fast. You should try running." Usain hated running at first. He thought it was boring. No ball. No teammates. Just lines on a track. He said, "I would rather play cricket." But his speed was undeniable. At 15 he ran 20.5 seconds in the 200 meters. One of the fastest times ever for a boy his age. Coaches from Kingston called. They wanted him at the National Training Center. In 2002, at age 15, Usain Bolt won the 200-meter gold medal at the World Junior Championships in Kingston, Jamaica. He was the youngest World Junior Champion in history. The world took notice, but success went to his head. He stopped training seriously. He stayed out late. He ate fried chicken and pizza. He dated too many girls. His coaches were furious. One told him, "You have the talent of a god and the work ethic of a donkey." At the 2004 Athens Olympics, Bolt was 17. He was expected to win a medal. Instead, he pulled up with a hamstring injury in the first round. He finished last. The press called him a hype job and a wasted talent. He went home to Jamaica in tears. His mother hugged him and said, "You are not hurt. You are lazy. You know the difference. Now fix it." After Athens, Usain hired a new coach, Glenn Mills. Glenn was strict, quiet, and unforgiving. He did not care about Bolt's fame. He did not care about his world junior record. He cared about one thing: work. Glenn told him, "You have scoliosis. Your spine is curved. If you run the wrong way, you will injure yourself permanently. I will teach you to run correctly, but you must trust me." For 2 years, Glenn rebuilt Bolt's technique. He changed his stride. He strengthened his core. He made him run endless 600-meter repeats, far longer than his racing distance. Usain hated it. He complained constantly, but he did it. He also stopped eating junk food. He hired a personal chef. He went to bed early. He started winning again. At the 2007 World Championships, Bolt won silver in the 200 meters and bronze in the 100 meters. But he was still not the favorite. The favorite was his Jamaican teammate Asafa Powell, the world record holder. Before 2008, Usain Bolt had never run a professional 100-meter race. He was a 200-meter specialist. His coach, Glenn Mills, reluctantly agreed to let him try the 100. Mills said, "You are too tall. Your start is too slow. You will never beat the real sprinters." Usain said, "Just let me try." On May 31, 2008 at the Reebok Grand Prix in New York, Usain Bolt lined up against the world's best. The gun went off. His start was, as predicted, terrible. He was last after 20 meters. Then something happened. His long legs started eating up the track. He passed one man, then another, then another. He crossed the finish line. The clock stopped, 9.72 seconds. A world record. Usain threw his arms wide and looked at the clock in disbelief. He had beaten the world record by 0.02 seconds in his first real 100-meter race. He later said, "I did not know I was that fast. I just ran, and the world changed." 3 months later at the Beijing Olympics, Usain Bolt did something so absurd that it remains unbelievable 15 years later. In the 100-meter final, he started slowly again. He was trailing for the first 30 meters. Then he shifted gears. He blew past everyone. With 20 meters to go, he was so far ahead that he started celebrating. He dropped his arms. He looked to his left. He looked to his right. He beat his chest. He crossed the finish line with his shoelaces untied. The clock stopped, 9.69 seconds. He had broken his own world record, while showboating. Experts later calculated that if he had run through the line, he would have run 9.52 or faster. The world was stunned. No one had ever seen anything like it. He then won the 200 meters in 19.30, a world record, and the 4x100-meter relay in 37.10, another world record. 3 gold medals, 3 world records, 1 pair of untied shoelaces. He said afterward, "I was going to run fast, but I also wanted to have fun. I'm not a robot. I am a dancer." By 2012, Usain Bolt was a global icon, but his training had slipped again. He was beaten twice by his younger teammate Johan Blake in the Jamaican national trials. The press said, "Bolt is finished. Blake is the new king." Bolt listened. He went back to Glen Mills. He trained harder than ever. He told his friends, "I will not lose on the biggest stage. I will not." At the London Olympics, Bolt ran the 100-meter final in 9.63 seconds, the second fastest time in history. He beat Blake by 0.12 seconds. He then won the 200 meters and the 4x100 relay. He was the first man in history to win the same 3 sprint events at 2 consecutive Olympics. He struck the lightning bolt pose. He stole a photographer's camera and took pictures of the crowd. He did push UPS on the track after winning the relay. He was not just a champion. He was a showman. In 2016, Usain Bolt was 30 years old, ancient for a sprinter. His hamstrings were fragile. His back hurt constantly. His start was slower than ever. The press said, "This is the one where he loses." In the 100-meter final in Rio, Bolt ran 9.81 seconds, his slowest Olympic final time. But he still won. He beat Justin Gatlin, the American who had been banned twice for doping, by 0.08 seconds. After the race, Bolt looked at Gatlin and hugged him. He said, "I respect him. He came back. He fought." He then won the 200 meters and the 4x100 relay. 3 gold medals. 3 Olympics. 9 gold medals in total. A perfect 9 for 9. No sprinter had ever done that. No sprinter will ever do it again. He retired after the 2017 World Championships, where he pulled up injured in his final race. He finished 3rd. He did not cry. He laughed. He said, "I gave everything I had. The legs just said no." Usain Bolt now lives between Jamaica and Australia. He tried to become a professional footballer for a while. He was terrible. He laughed about it. He owns a restaurant in Kingston. He has 3 children. He is happy. He holds the world records for the 100 meters, 9.58, and the 200 meters, 19.19. Those records have not been broken since 2009. Many believe they will never be broken. Doping scandals have engulfed almost all of his rivals. Bolt has never failed a drug test. He has never been accused of doping seriously. He once said, "People ask me if I am clean. I tell them, I am not just clean. I am the cleanest. I am so clean I squeak." You are watching this video in a world that tells you that greatness requires suffering, that champions are miserable, that to be the best you must sacrifice joy. Usain Bolt is the counterargument. He smiled through every race. He danced before every victory. He celebrated with the crowd. He made the 100 meters, the most intense, nerve-shredding event in sports, look like a party. He was lazy in training. He ate chicken nuggets before races. He stayed up late playing video games. He was not a perfect athlete. He was a human being who happened to be faster than anyone in history. The hope in his story is not about discipline, though he had plenty when it mattered. The hope is about joy. The belief that you can work insanely hard and still enjoy the moment. That you can be the best and still be kind to your opponents. That you can leave a legacy of laughter, not just records. If you feel like you have to be angry to succeed. If you feel like you have to be miserable to be great. If you feel like you cannot smile because the world expects you to be serious. Remember the boy from Sherwood Content. Remember the teenager who cried after Athens. Remember the man who tied his shoelaces in an Olympic final and then beat the world. Remember the dancer, the joker, the light. He said, I work hard, but I also like to have fun. What is the point of being the fastest if you cannot enjoy the race? If Usain Bolt has ever made you smile, hit that like button for the fastest man alive. And the happiest. Subscribe for more stories of champions who never lost their humanity. And in the comments below, what is one thing you do just for the joy of it, even if you are not the best? Thank you for watching. Keep running, keep smiling, and always strike the pose. Fade to black. A lightning bolt flashes across the screen. The sound of a crowd roaring. A laugh. I don't think about records. I don't think about times. I just think about winning and having fun. Usain Bolt.